What is up, fellow Neopians? My name is Chili. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be asking some very important questions, namely one, you know that feeling when you're on a really long road trip and your ass is numb and you hop out of the gas station with your stomach growling and you just know that you're about to make some really horrible decisions? Well, this video's a lot like that. I want you to take a moment to imagine in your mind who your favorite Neopets character is, whether it's one of your pets or a fairy or somebody from a past plot, and I want you to think about if they were a gas station snack. That's the energy that we're bringing to the table today, besties. Let's get into it. Let's talk growls. They are big, they are loud, they are made to demolish whatever the fuck it is that's in front of them. You see, growls are not here for subtlety. They're here to consume. For my growls, I gotta go with the roller grill hot dog that's been spinning around on that bitch since like 2019. That guy has been there so long, it has squatter's rights. The outer layer is leather, the inner layer, lava. You don't know who took a bite already, but at this point it doesn't matter. The bacteria has long died. Our guy Grarl is absolutely the Roller Glizzy 2019. Next up we have, of course, my husband, Dr. Frank Sloth. Sloth isn't just a villain, he is a menace. This is the kind of guy that doesn't ever sleep for more than 3 consecutive hours. He only speaks in monologues, and he fuels his entire galactic empire on pure, unhinged energy. Energy that you know is not coming from an organic food. Dr. Sloth is 100% one of those crazy-ass energy drinks that looks like it's got a really good flavor, and then when you flip the can around, you're like, oh my fucking god, there is 200 milligrams of caffeine per serving in this little barrel of toxic waste. This thing has more warning labels than it does ingredients. The logo is like sharp, and there's just like fire everywhere all around it, like neon colors, and then like sweet little like candy names. And Sloth probably drinks like 6 of these a day. So there you have it. Sloth is the sus energy drink that probably has a deliciously tasty flavor, but I could never try it because my heart would fucking blow up. Next we have the Cadotery. The Cadotery is a small, loud building full of tons of high maintenance critters that are screaming their fucking asses off for a gourmet meal. This is the Neopian equivalent of someone who eats food out of a martini glass and judges you for using a bowl. The Cadotery is this Hillshire snacking little plates thing that is like $7, but you would have to buy probably 10 of them to feel full. There is exactly 4 crackers, 3 cubes of cheese, and 2 small sad meats. You thought you were making the better choice, but you're now $7 poorer and you're still starving. The Cadotery is the gas station coochie plate. It's never worth it. Next up we have the Snowager. This baby is cold, unforgiving, and willing to attack anyone that walks into her domicile. She has all of the treasure and 0% threshold for your bullshit. She sits in her frozen lair just waiting for a worthy adversary to appear. Just like the very last Choco Taco. This thing is so cold that if you threw it, it would dent your fucking car. The inside of it probably couldn't really have been described as a dairy product to begin with, but it has now reached the level of like astronaut ice cream, but with like extra bacteria. The shell on the outside is so crumbly that it would probably fall apart if you even whispered at it. Nothing else brings the same kind of I'm willing to risk it all for nostalgia energy than the very last Choco Taco. Next up we have Naya the Fountain Fairy. Naya is fun, bright, and chaotic in the best possible way. Naya is out here giving our Neopets instant glow-ups, and her energy kind of gives me the vibe of that girl that has a closet full of different kinds of craft supplies and paints with like every kind of medium imaginable. So it only holds true to me that this bitch would have like a custom gas station identity. Naya's energy is giving me the chaotic rainbow slushie that if you were just to walk down the row and pull every single one of the handles, you would end up with this concoction in your cup. You tell yourself that you're just gonna get one flavor, but we all know what the reality is. You get blue raspberry, you get cherry coke, you get a little bit of the green apple, and what the hell, throw in a little bit of the coconut too. You're left with this unholy conglomeration of flavor that turns your tongue some kind of weird bluish neon. It's basically just a excuse for you to be able to drink flavored syrup. Is it delicious? Yes. Do you regret it? Fuck no. Naya, my girl, you are giving me big rainbow slushy mix energy. We absolutely stan the giant omelet. I just want to say that right off the grip. I mean, how could you not love it? It feeds the masses of Neopia, and it somehow never runs out. Well, almost never. But the quality is questionable at best. It's definitely one of those quantity over quality kinds of conversations. So I started thinking about that. What at the gas station can be both a gift or a gamble from a snacking perspective? What would be able to feed an entire army, but doesn't even have consistency of quality throughout the product itself? That landed me on the gigantic torpedo of a half-pound breakfast burrito from a gas station. I think that if we are going to look deeply into the lussy energy, that's what we would end up with. This thing, you bite into it and somehow the edges of it are scalding hot and the middle of it is like still frozen. It's $1.79 and one of the main ingredients is listed as cheese product. You honestly don't know what kind of meat is in it, but you're starving and you're on your way to work, so you're gonna eat it anyways. And there's like a 50-50 chance that you're gonna regret it in about an hour. I don't think that our omelet could be anything except for this gigantic and potentially cursed breakfast burrito. Next up, we have these Sweetalk. Sweetalk are fast, they're cute, and they give off big like, trust me bro, I'm different vibes. They just wanna seem like they've got it all together, but they absolutely do not. I think that Sweetalk are those like Quest Energy or like Special K breakfast bars that look like they're supposed to be a healthy granola bar, but when you flip it over, you're pretty much just eating a fucking candy bar at the end of the day. It tries to put shit on there like how much protein it has to like impress you, hoping that maybe you're not going to flip it over and see that it has like 128 fucking grams of sugar and that the first ingredient is high fructose corn syrup. This is what I reach for instead of a Pop-Tart, convincing myself that it's somehow better, when in reality, I probably should have just ate the fucking Pop-Tart. And somehow it's like super expensive, like $7 fucking for something that's pretty much the size of a fun-size Snickers. So yeah, if you've ever told yourself, this is fuel for my workout, this isn't a snack, you've definitely eaten one of those Sweetalk candy bars of lies. And they are fucking delicious, but they're definitely also candy. And last up, we have our friend, the mysterious Neg Cave. It's strange, and it's always full of surprises. You think that you know what you're getting into with it. I mean, it's something that you can regularly do, like day by day, but then it throws you a curveball, just like those weird seasonal beverages that come out around different holidays. Maybe it's a peep flavored Pepsi, a Peepsy, or maybe it is candy cane flavored Pringles. Some sort of deeply cursed but vaguely festive combination that makes you want to throw up in your mouth just from reading the wrapper. The plastic is always weirdly sticky or dusty in a way that's just offensive to your tactile senses. It's like it's absorbed every bad decision that every patron has done that walked by it in this gas station from 2 years ago when it was placed and then fell off the shelf and was forgotten about by the rep, until last week when the brand new person at the gas station, who very well intentioned, picked it up and put it back on the shelf. And despite the festive winter 2021 label, you decide you're gonna take a big swig of this and tray it anyways, until you feel a looming presence around you and you throw it away after nobody else in the car will try it. Mysterious Neg Cave, you are the possibly cursed but definitely seasonal soda flavor. I wish you the best of luck. May our paths never cross again. All right, well, that is the end of my list. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments what my next theme should be. Should I do dog breeds or cryptids or cars? If you did like this content, feel free to follow me, like, give it a share, comment down below. Any kind of engagement really helps me out. I make lore videos, I make let's play videos, and I make whatever the hell kind of category you would put things like this in. Anyways, I gotta get going. My gas station boner pills just kicked in and I've got a date at the Applebee's. Stay chilly, my friends.